47 Meters Down is directed by Johannes Roberts, and this film follows two girls who take a trip to Mexico. And while they're on this vacation, they decide to spice it up a little bit by going deep sea diving in shark-infested waters. Turns out that wasn't such a great idea, now being trapped 47 meters under the surface on the ocean floor, surrounded by sharks in a game of survival. Now, I'm not really a big fan of this director's work. The last movie he did was last year's The Other Side of the Door, which was horrendous. Now, I wasn't really excited for this movie either because it was originally planned to go straight to video on demand, but another studio had bought the rights to this film and decided to distribute it in theaters. But on the other hand, I really enjoyed The Shallows, which came out last year, and that is another confined thriller that is also a shark movie. Unfortunately, this film could not capture the feeling that I got with The Shallows. In fact, this movie is pretty bad. The biggest problem with this movie really boils down to the characters, which is really unfortunate because the entirety of this movie, you're stuck at the bottom of the ocean with these two girls who are so aggressively stupid. They make so many terrible decisions before they even step foot in the water. The guys that take them out into the middle of the ocean, they don't know hardly at all. They're just like, oh yeah, sure, we're in a foreign country. Let's just get on your super creepy boat and drive into the middle of the ocean where no one can see us. Not only that, but before they get in the water, they look at the crane that lowers them down, and it's very rusty and it's got a lot of creaks in it, and they don't even think, you know what? Maybe we shouldn't do this. Let's go back to shore. Except her friend's like, hey, you're only gonna make your boyfriend jealous if you go down in the water. That's right. The only reason that Mandy Moore's character is even going on this trip in the first place is to make her ex-boyfriend jealous and for him to think that she's really fun and adventurous. And that really kind of killed her character for me, like right off the bat, because she doesn't really seem like a strong, independent character. In fact, the entirety of this film happens because she's trying to impress a guy. I would have been much more interested to see two experienced divers go down into this water, and it's just that one day where everything goes wrong. Out of dozens of times that they've dove into the water, this one time things go wrong. I would have much rather have seen that movie. Instead, we have these two absolute morons carrying us through this entire film. And it's a real shame because the best characters in this movie are the sharks. But even when the sharks do come, they have these awful scares that you can absolutely predict like a mile away. Every single time a shark came on screen, I knew it was coming. Whether it was in the trailer or the fact that I've seen a horror movie before, I know how jump scares work. And that's what most of this film is. It's mostly jump scares, and you don't really have any sort of real palpable tension in this film because I couldn't give less of a crap about these two girls. Overall, 47 Meters Down was a huge disappointment. It fails on almost every single level. The characters are so terrible and stupid, and this movie doesn't even succeed on a horror thriller level. It's predictable, and I was just flat out uninterested throughout this entire film. So did you guys see 47 Meters Down? What did you think about it? Leave your thoughts and opinions down below. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching today. I hope you liked today's video, and if you did, click on the link down below, subscribe to my channel for more reviews and related things. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.